Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So we have reached the end of March, which is kind of crazy, kind of can't believe it. The year is going by so quickly. I mean, if a favourites video doesn't start with a little mention about how quick the year is flying by, then is it even a favourites? I'm not sure. But today I'm talking through what have been my favourite things throughout the month of March. If you want a bit of an update of what I've been up to this month, like some thoughts and things like that, I have written up my monthly recap already, so you can find that over on my blog if you are interested in just reading a little bit more about what I got up to and things like that. I will leave it linked down below, but you can always just head on over to my website. It's www.peexo.co.uk, so you can always go for there for like more fashion inspo, more beauty, more lifestyle travel, a little bit more of everything basically. Right, so let's start off with fashion favourites for this month. I'm going to start off with some jewellery because I always forget to share jewellery whenever I want to mention any. So it's just a little duo basically. It actually comes in a pack, so they both come in one set, like they're a set, and I initially thought they would be attached necklaces actually, but they're not. They're two separate ones, which I think is great because you can have them both layered if you want to, or you can just like wear one or the other, which I really love. They're from River Island, and do you know what? I don't think I have any jewellery from River Island. I don't really think I've tried River Island jewellery before, but I'm really happy with these necklaces. They weren't too expensive, they were quite inexpensive, and I just adore them. I've been wearing them loads on my Instagram, they popped up on my videos, like I've been wearing them in a few videos and things as well, and they're just a really pretty like layered necklace, just a little bar and then a little circular pendant, and I think it's really cute. And this won't come as a surprise to any of you, especially if you watched in my last video. It's my white mum jeans. These are from Topshop. They are just their mum fit style. I have them in a waist 25, length 30, which is the usual one I'd go for. Sometimes I vary between lengths. I can go for a 30 or a 32, but I think these are quite great in a 30. They're more of an off-white. I think they're actually described as bone white. So they're like they're not, you know, super white. They are like more so off-white. And they have this gorgeous like brown neutral stitching, which I love. I think that's one of the things that really drew me towards this, because I mean it would look great with the top I'm wearing now, and my wardrobe starts to get a little bit lighter and I start to lean more towards neutral, so I love that this just has a little bit different, I guess. I thought the stitching was unusual and I love it. I love the fit of these. They are great. I've been wearing them loads. I just adore them. This next one you may not have seen too much of like in real life, but it's definitely something I've been wearing loads like off camera, and not necessarily for photos and things, but more so for like at home days and just like working and when it's been a little bit cold as well. I have been loving my chunky Zara cable knit cardigan. I adore this. This I picked up in a size medium. I actually got this in the Zara sale in January time. I think I picked it up either late January or early February. I picked it up then. It's a size medium, so it's very oversized on me, but oh my god, I love this so much. I love sort of wearing it as it is now, like just buttoned up over a crew neck t-shirt or a crew neck top, just having this as like my layering piece over the top. That's exactly what I wanted it for. I just wanted it as like a cozy winter piece basically, or even like spring summer, going into spring summer, if you're going out in like an evening or something. Or I feel like this would look super cute with like some little denim shorts, a little cami or a vest top, and then just this layered over the top. I really love that look, and it's definitely something I want to like emulate this summer, and I feel like this will be beautiful for the city. So yeah, in the meantime I've just been wearing it with denim jeans, crew neck tops and things like that, and just this layered over the top. I absolutely love it. It's super big, super oversized, and just so snuggly. And my final fashion favourite, of course, had to be a trench coat. Now that we are officially in spring, I am wearing all of my trench coats. Like they are all back out and they are all just like well and truly in full swing. It's definitely trench coat weather. This one is a new edition, so new in this year. It's from Warehouse, but it was gifted to me via Littlewoods. If you're ever curious about if anything was gifted to me, if I bought it, things like that, then do check out the description box. Just click show more and you'll see if anything was gifted to me. It's marked as gifted, and you'll have like links to everything as well if you do want to pick them up. So yeah, just open up the description box and there's a ton of information there for you. But yeah, really love this. It's checked, which is definitely unusual, different to any sort of trench coat I have, and I think I've got like 5. So this one is definitely different and I just love it. It's a bit more like heavy as well, which I quite like, so it's a nice one to pick up on potentially like cooler days. It's just a little bit different basically. It's still your traditional like trench coat colours, with it being like this nude camel colour, but it's a little bit more fun with the checks. onto some beauty favourites for this month, starting off with the things that I've got like on my face now so you can see. So the Naked Urban Decay Heat Palette, I'm really not sure if I featured this in a recent favourites or not, but I have been obsessed with this recently. I have this one, which is the full version, and I also have like the mini one where it's just got like a few of the mattes, and I love them both equally, but this one is probably the one that I've been gravitating towards more. It's got my name written on it because I got it at an event, and these were like the little placemats with our names on it, so that's why that's there. But yeah, really adore this. I mean, today I am wearing the shade Ounce just like all over the lids as a bit of a base layer. Then I've got He Devil, which is a gorgeous like reddy, just like a deep sort of red colour, which I love. It's called He Devil. And then I've also got the shade Dirty Talk just in the inner corner because I quite like having a bit of a shimmer on the inner corner. So that's what I've got on my eyes today, and I just love this. I do a huge like variation of these. I don't really go towards the dark colours because I think they're a little bit more scary and easier to get wrong, so I tend to sort of stick to, I mean, these 4 shades in particular, which are Lumber, He Devil, Dirty Talk and Scorched are like my favourites. I usually mix a different shimmer with He Devil, and yeah, I just really love this palette. I think it's great. And with that, my fave lipstick to sort of wear with that palette is a MAC one. This is limited edition packaging, which is why it looks like this, and it's MAC's Kinda Sexy, which is a matte lipstick, and I just love this. I find it really hard to find a nude lip that isn't like too brown or just too nude and sort of like washes me out too much, but I think this one is a really nice one. It's got a bit of a peachy undertone, which I really like, and it's why I sort of think it brings out the eyes a little bit more, where I'm sort of really enjoying a orangey eye. I feel like this works really well. I've just been loving this. I think it's going to be a really great colour for spring summer. I'm definitely going to be wearing it more. It's not like so heavy on the lips despite still being a matte. It's very like light and like a brighter colour, which I think is really nice. So loving this. I'm wearing this now as well. And I also have a few more lip colours to talk through actually, so I may as well go for them now. A red that I have been absolutely obsessed with. I wore this not in my last video but 2 videos ago. I think it was my storage hacks video. I was wearing this red lip. It's by Peexo. Peexo has actually recently launched in Boots, so it's now stocked in Boots, so that's really great if you didn't know where to pick it up previously. But this is one of their liquid lips, and this is the shade Real Red. I love it. It's such a dark and deep red, and usually I go more for like the orangey red or like the lighter red, the brighter red for like spring summer, but this is beautiful. Like, it's so deep, it's such a true red, and actually it would be a gorgeous one to wear around Christmas time. Equally, another liquid lipstick I've been loving is by Smashbox. It's from their Always On liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Babe Alert. This is really quite similar to my holy grail, which is Max Mare. They're so similar, but I really love the consistency of this one. This one also feels much like bolder on the lip. I feel like the colour definitely goes on stronger, which I quite like, and it's just beautiful. It doesn't move. It's one of those that is really going to stay on your lips, so you do need to make sure your lips are like well hydrated. But I mean, I've worn this for a couple of like shoots I've done and things like that, and loads of people have commented on how much they like that lip colour, and I was like, I really like it too, so I thought I would mention it, and it's just gorgeous. A nice alternative to the MAC one as well. I feel like this month I've actually got quite a lot of beauty favourites, which is a nice difference. We've got another Peexo product. This is the Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches. This actually came, I only received this sometime this month, but I really do like it. So it's got 30 pairs of eye patches in there. So you get a little spatula to help you take out the eye patches, and then you just have them like all layered in the serum or the product or whatever it is in there. And I've been using these quite a bit. I've had quite a few early mornings, and I've just enjoyed like popping these on and just having them on for like 10 minutes or so, like just before I get ready. Usually I put them on and then I go and like brush my teeth or like put on my moisturizer or whatever, like something like that. Just keep myself busy, take those off and get ready for the day. And I've really been enjoying using them. I'm really enjoying having them as part of like my morning routine. I think they're really great, and they do a really good job at helping me look a little less tired. And finally, I have a perfume to show you. It's so rare that I fall in love with new perfumes. I have quite a few, but I always go back to my favourite, which is Lancôme La Vie Est Belle. Like, I love that scent. But this is a fairly new one to me. It's also a new brand to me. It's, I believe, pronounced Annick Goutal. It's a Parisian brand, and this is their scent called Nuit et Confidence, and I just love this. Like, this bottle firstly is gorgeous. You can take this off, it's sort of like a little pom-pom, but I just love how it looks. I think it looks so extra and so glam, so it looks really beautiful with my perfumes. And it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's just such a beautiful scent. I really, really love sweet scents, but I know that sometimes they can be a little bit childish, I guess. Sometimes when I think of a sweet scent, I sort of think of a teenager. Like, I always think of Britney Spears' Fantasy, which used to be my absolute favourite when I was like a teen. And yeah, very sweet, like almost sickly sweet, but I love that kind of thing. Whereas this is just a little more grown up. I think it's a really, really gorgeous scent. Bottle is gorgeous, and I just can't wait to discover more from the brand as well. So that was it for beauty, and the final category is my miscellaneous / lifestyle. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to mention that I don't have like things to show you for. So the first one is a Netflix recommendation. Actually, I also think this is available on like a Channel 4 channel, maybe not, maybe E4 or something like that, but it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. My boyfriend started watching this and I was like, no, I don't really want to watch it with you. But then I had finished watching whatever I was watching at the time, and I was like, okay, I'm going to catch up with you. So I started watching that, and I really enjoy it. It's a really good, easy, like snappy half-an-hour thing to watch, but there's still like a storyline there, which I quite like. And yeah, it's a really good show, actually. I really do enjoy it. I particularly love their Halloween specials. They do Halloween specials like for every season, and they are my favourite. And yeah, I just think it's really great. It's something that I didn't think I would enjoy, but actually I've enjoyed more than I thought I would. I've also been trying my hardest to listen to podcasts a little bit more. So anytime I'm out in the city or I'm getting on the tube or whatever, I tend to listen to a podcast now. And I've really been enjoying the High Low podcast by Dolly Alderton and Pandora Sykes. I think it's great. I really just enjoy listening to what they have to say, and I just think they're really interesting. They've sort of got a little bit of a link with like a lot of authors and a lot of books. They've had quite a few author specials recently, which I've really enjoyed. And yeah, I just think they're so like easy to listen to and just nice. Like, I also feel like I learn some good stuff from them as well. So yeah, really enjoying that podcast. Finally picked up and read This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. I'm sure you've heard of this. It's such a popular book. It's like the award-winning Sunday Times #1 bestseller. It's so good, and I didn't really know whether I would enjoy it. Just a little bit worried about it being sort of set in like the hospital and that sort of thing. I didn't really know whether it was for me, but it was such a good read. Just so nice. It's really quite lighthearted. I would really recommend everybody pick this up and give a read, particularly if you are in the UK and like you have a familiarity with the NHS and things like that. Like, it's so lighthearted. It's such a good read, and I feel like anybody would enjoy reading this as well. And finally, I have a game. So this is called Rummikub, and it's great. Basically, this is just a travel size, so they do a much larger one, but I've just got the travel size, and it's great. Played this with a few friends, played this just my boyfriend and I. It's a really good one. It is only 2 to 4 players though, which I do think like limits you slightly. I believe you can get like expansions of this though, like you can get more packs, which would then enable you to play with more people. But it's just a really fun game. It's a hard one to explain, so I'm not going to try and explain it, but it's like with numbers, but not like majorly maths focused or anything like that, because that's not my kind of thing. But it's just a good fun game. It's like color matching colors, and just it's great fun. You can get everybody involved, like whether they're old or young. I feel like they would all really enjoy this, and it's just good fun. And that is everything. That is everything I wanted to share with you for the month of March. Those are my March favourites. I'd love to hear what you enjoyed this month, whether it be books, games, clothes, beauty, anything. Let me know in the comments down below what you enjoyed throughout the month of March. And don't forget to check out my blog as well and read my March like monthly update if you fancy a little life update too. Oh, talking about updates, I also wanted to update you on what I think is going to be happening next month, which is really soon. It's on Monday. It's tomorrow. Oh my god, even more weird. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to update you on my filming schedule throughout the month of April. I am planning on going back up to twice weekly uploads. So if you are subscribed, you will of course get notifications for that, or if you click the bell, you'll get notifications for that. So do that if you fancy. If you're not subscribed, then please do subscribe, or if you just want to check back for those videos, then do check back at 6 p.m. I'm looking forward to seeing you a bit more next month, and I really hope you enjoy what I have in store for April. Thanks for watching. Bye.